We've been telling you about incredible women here in Colorado, guys, and March is Women's History Month, and we want to share the stories of a few women who are making history right now in our own state. So we want to welcome Tyler Cutler here in studio and Lindsay Bergen joining us live from Zoom, both managers for the Colorado Springs Switchbacks soccer team. Ladies, welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is so exciting, guys. Okay, well, Tyler, I want to start with you here. What do you do for the Switchbacks, and how did you get into this industry?
Yeah, sure. So I'm the communications manager over at the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Essentially, that means I help with public relations, writing up press releases. We do a lot of work with social media.
Yeah.
Lindsay and I always joke it's a lot of, overseeing, babysitting of athletes, making sure that social media is running smoothly.
Yeah.
We work with the marketing team a lot to make sure that everything's running great over there. So, yeah.
Amazing. You do so much. Lindsay, can you tell me more about what you do too?
Yeah, so I am the team operations manager for the team side. So I'm actually directly on the technical staff. So I help plan out the entire season travel, starting with preseason, getting all the guys in for training, and then those preseason games, regular season games, and then hopefully playoffs towards the end of the game or end of the season. And then along with that, I also just kind of handle day-to-day stuff. So helping all of the players and the athletes be fully settled into apartments, their visas, so pretty much anything in between those lines.
Wow, amazing. So obviously, other than babysitting the boys, you guys are doing so much, which is so great. That's awesome. Well, Tyler, I want to ask you, did you ever think that you would be in this industry?
No, it's so it's sort of weird. So I sort of came in it, I always say, like, through the back door. I actually grew up in entertainment in the arts world. I used to work at Disney World.
Wow.
So yeah, so I knew when I was really interested in working in the world of communications, and I knew that I wanted to work for interesting people who do cool things, right? No offense to anybody that works for PR and accounting, but that wasn't something I wanted to do.
Totally, I get that.
And yeah, I've always been a huge sports fan. I love all sports. I'm not very good at playing sports, but I've always been a huge supporter of them. And I knew that I wanted to do something with people that would be impactful, that would be really direct to their audiences.
Right.
And sports is the perfect avenue for that.
Yeah, and I know that there are so many women and little girls even at home right now that are thinking, hey, this is something that I totally could do. I want to come to you now, Lindsay. Why do you think it's so important for young girls to see more role models and more women like you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, seeing young girls either play sports or even when they come out to our games, it makes me so happy because sports is a male-dominated industry, whether that starts with the athletes, the staff, or the front office. It's just majority men. And I think getting females into that industry is so, so important. And so I think it's so cool that I get the opportunity to kind of be the face and kind of show young girls that they can do this and that if this is something they want, that they should go for it.
Yeah, I think that that's great advice so much for so many young women to look forward to in their futures if this is something they want to do. Tyler, I want to ask you, do you have any advice for any young women watching out there?
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say, and this is something I say to myself all the time, this is something I try and say to my friends, my coworkers, is just the phrase, why not me?
Yeah.
I think, in a world, like Lindsay said, that's male-dominated, in this sphere where you might be outnumbered, imposter syndrome is a big thing.
Yes.
It's a big thing for everybody anywhere, right? But especially when you're in a field that is dominated by somebody that doesn't look like you. Yeah. And I think just that phrase, remembering, why not me? I deserve to be here. I'm good at my job. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Why shouldn't it be me?
Yeah.
And I think, getting your foot in the door, getting that start, that's the biggest thing.
Yes, that is so huge. And like I said, I think so many, even mothers out there are like, yes, my daughter can do this too. There's no reason why it shouldn't be her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Lindsay, what advice do you have? Anything that you have for the girls out there?
Yeah, absolutely. What Tyler said, I back that 100%. In addition to that, also dream big. And then when you achieve those dreams, dream even bigger, and then achieve those and just keep going. I think it's a really big thing that no matter how big your dream is, it's not ridiculous. Everything is achievable. I know growing up and going through college and graduating in sport management, I set ridiculous dreams and I'm still trying to climb the ladder to achieve those. And I know one day I will achieve those. And so I think for young girls trying to get into this industry, just keep dreaming big and then achieve those.
Well, ladies, I am so excited to have you both here and see you both achieving these huge dreams. And I'm so looking forward to seeing all of the other big dreams that you guys are going to be achieving. So keep going. Y'all rock.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course. And guys, again, why not you? Why not your little girl? Check out a Switchbacks game this season too, guys, and see them on social media or check them out on their website. That's switchbacksfc.com.